Okay. Outside of cosmetology, anything else that you're interested in?
I don't know. Just being outdoors.
Okay. Be outside and stuff too. Okay, cool. All right. Very good. All right, so let's move on to friends. This one's kind of sometimes hard to talk about. I'm not trying to probe and try to, get your friends in trouble or anything, so just know that. It's more about just knowing kind of who you hang out with and what your friend group is about. A lot of times, making those connections can be really good when you do get on probation, that we kind of know who you're hanging out with and things. So that's why we talk about your friends, okay? So who are your best friends? Who would you say some of your best friends are?
Probably like Annie.
Okay.
Tiffany.
Cool. You wrote down here on your check-in list. I mean, you have a lot of friends. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maddie and Eve and Cece, Randy. Oh, so
Yeah.
you do. So we ask you if you have a boyfriend. Randy's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Randy. How's that relationship?
He's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
We get along.
Good. So he treats you well.
Yeah, for the most
Good.
part, yeah.
That's good. That's important. Okay. Okay. So you have a pretty large friend group, it looks like. So what kind of things do you guys like to do for fun?
Listen to music. I don't know.
Okay.
Go sleepovers sometimes. Go driving around.
So you enjoy music, kind of driving, just mostly around town here? Or-
Yeah.
Okay. What were most of your friends' reaction when you were gone for a few days? What did they...
Well, I was with some of them, so.
Yeah. They were okay with it?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a huge deal to them, but.
Okay. So outside of those, and that's a pretty big friend group, is there anybody you would consider more acquaintances than friends outside of that core group of friends you have?
I mean, just people around school, but no one in particular.
Okay. So have any of your friends that you mentioned, have any of them been in trouble before that you know of?
Not really.
No? Okay. What kind of grades and stuff do your friends get? Do you know? Like, how do they do in school?
Pretty good grades.
Pretty good? Are they involved in any like sporting activities or clubs or anything?
Not really.
Not really. What about you? Are you involved in any school clubs or activities?
No.
It's on your list here. You had mentioned no, but what do you think? Now, sometimes when you get probation, the judge will order, and so I just wanted to forewarn you that they will order you to do some sort of school activity. So if you were to be ordered that, how would you feel about that? And is there anything that you would possibly be interested in?
Well, one time I did makeup for theater, so that was okay.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you like that?
It was alright.
So you're part of the crew, the theater crew, doing makeup, and
Yeah.
that's something you maybe like to pursue as a career after high school too. So
Yeah.
so you could see that as kind of helping you practice a little bit for your possible future career.
Yeah, I could.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, good. Just wanted to kind of forewarn you there because that happens a lot. And so the good thing is you have lots of choices. So you get to choose. We don't tell you have to go out for basketball if you don't like basketball
Yeah.
or anything. That wouldn't be much fun, would it?
No.
Okay. All right. So kind of getting back to your friends a little bit too. So what about substance use? You mentioned your friends, you kind of like to hang out and things. So when you're hanging out, are you around drugs and alcohol at all with your friends?
Not really.
No? Okay. Well, that's good. Any of your friends that you do know, and again, I'm not asking you necessarily to rat your friends out, they're not, that's not what this is about, but any of your friends that you do know maybe have had problems in the past or currently with drugs or alcohol?
No, not really.
Okay. And what about gangs? So, I know around the area there's some kind of known gangs and things like that. Is that anything that you've ever kind of been a part of? Any of the street gangs around?
No.
No. Okay. That's not something, and you said no way. Like that was
No.
not something you would ever really want to be around. Okay. Well, that's good. What's your opinion about people that are in gangs?
That's their choice.
It's their choice. They do it. Okay. Do you know, or are you friends with any gang members at all?
Not that I know of.
No. Okay. Okay. Anything else about your friends? What do your parents think about your friends? How do they see your friends? Do they like them? Do they?
I think a couple of them are okay.
Okay.
Some good, some bad.
Okay.
They don't really know Randy.
Oh, okay. How come you haven't introduced parents to Randy?
Well, I don't know. We haven't been dating that long.
Oh, okay, so it's a new relationship. Okay. You think in the future
Maybe.
you'll let him meet him?
Maybe.
Okay. You think mom and dad would like to meet him?
She doesn't like me to be with boys, so I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to move now to substance use. Okay. So, just again, you're not on probation right now. So anything that you have done or said or whatever from here till before you were in this situation through the courts, it's not going to impact anything as far as your disposition or what happens. Okay, we just want you to be as honest as possible. Again, we do get a lot of people through here that do have some substance uses, so we just want to be aware that if that is a problem, or if there are some things that you'd like help with, that we're attuned to that, so we're getting you help that you need, okay? So I want you to just feel comfortable to be able to hopefully talk about this with me, okay? All right, so do you drink at all? Any alcohol? Have you drank any alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not since it happened that I got charged.
Oh, okay. So prior to a couple months ago when this was all happening, how much would you say you would drink here and there?
At first, not really a lot, and then it kind of got to be more, and I would drink like every day, whenever I could get my hands on it, really.
So you were drinking quite a bit up until this point then of when you're grounded and now, okay. So every day even?
Yeah.
So how did when you would drink alcohol, especially when you're drinking every day, how did that make you feel?
I just had fun.
So it's just something to have fun with?
Yeah.
Okay. It relaxed you? Did it
Yeah, I mean...
make you more
it
the
was
life
more
of the party?
chill, kind of,
Okay.
and
Okay.
not too crazy.
So when you were drinking quite a bit, would you ever classify that you ever got drunk or
Yeah.
really buzzed? Yeah. So what kind of things, how would you act when that would happen?
Well, I would just... I don't know. I don't really remember.
Okay. So you actually, there's times maybe where you don't remember what you did?
Probably a couple, yeah.
Okay. Is that scary at all for you?
Yeah.
What was the first time that you did try drinking? Do you remember? It looks like on your pre-fill you put 5th grade.
Yeah.
So that would have been, how old were you in 5th grade? 10, 11 maybe? 11?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at a family thing. It was
okay.
It was like a mixed drink. I just had a sip of it, but I didn't like it.
Okay. So that was the first, you tried it, but it's not like you were getting drunk up until. When did you really start to drink a little bit more then?
I think I was like 12, 13, 14,
Okay.
like 13.
So it kind of started to gradually.
Yeah.
Okay. Up until every day. So now the last several months you haven't drank at all?
Maybe, no, not since my charge.
Okay. That's good. So what about drugs? What's your opinion about drugs? What do you, overall, what do you think about marijuana,
I guess it's
cocaine, all that?
people's choice. Whoever wants to use it, uses it.
So it's pretty important to you and for others that it's their choice. It's not, okay. You're pretty non-judgmental
Yeah.
as far as people's own decisions. Okay. So how about you in particular? You wrote down on the intake form that you tried marijuana about age 14. You were a freshman?
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah. I was with some friends.
Okay. So tell me about the first time. So you were 14, you were a freshman. How did that go and how did that make you feel?
It was like me and like 3 other people, and we shared a bowl.
Okay.
And I don't know, it just made me more chill, more relaxed.
So you like the effect of it?
Yeah.
So marijuana in particular, when's the last time you smoked marijuana?
Probably a week or 2 ago.
Okay. So if we do a drug test today, it'd probably be dirty for marijuana then, you think?
Most likely.
Okay. And you mentioned you've been grounded and you haven't been drinking, so is this happening when you go to school then that you're smoking?
It's like before.
Before after school, or before after lunch, okay. Gotcha. So what about cocaine, ecstasy, methamphetamine, kind of more the harder stuff, if you will? What
I've tried cocaine.
you did try cocaine, okay.
Just once.
And how was that for you?
Kind of liked it.
You did. How did that make you feel?
Hyper.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the only time.
Okay. What do you think about in the future? Do you think that's something you would ever try again?
I probably won't do it.
No. Okay. So you're pretty committed not to do the harder stuff, would you say? What about like cough syrup? You know, sometimes kids overdo like drinking cough syrup or medication or anything like that. Is that something you've ever?
I've tried it, yeah. I would like put it with Sprite
Okay.
and have like a bottle.
So if regular alcohol wasn't around, that's something you would kind of turn to as well. Okay. So if you get probation, obviously, one of the court order terms would be that you can't use drugs or alcohol. It's not, I mean, obviously you make your own choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to, there's consequences. So it's not that you can't, it's just, you know, the court order says that you shouldn't. So how do you think that would go? Let's say you get, you know, a year of probation or something. How would that go for you, not having?
Well, I think it'd be fine. My parents might be better to me. I don't know, they might let me do more things since I'm clean.
So you think you'd be able to commit to not
Yeah.
smoking or
I mean,
drinking?
I don't know. I
Okay.
might need a little bit of getting used to, but
Okay.
I could do it.
Okay. Okay. So that sounds like something that you're fairly confident in that you could maybe do that. So that's good. Again, if it's something that you would kind of struggle with while you're on probation, that's something that we would really try to help you with to help you get through this. Again, we want you to be successful. So
That'd be cool.
okay. All right. Any other? It looks like you did say you tried maybe some codeine pills at one point. Let's see. Maybe some pills friends gave you. So is that something?
It was only a couple.
Yeah. Wasn't
Not too
anything that you're doing regularly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What about cigarettes? Do you smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
You do.
Well,
How often do you
I'm
smoke cigarettes?
I'm quitting right now. I haven't had
wow.
one in like a month.
Good for you.
So
That's really hard to do.
yeah, it's not easy.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so when you do drink or use drugs, are you usually with your friends or usually by yourself?
With my friends, I guess.
Usually with your friends? Okay.
Sometimes I'm by myself.
Okay. So kind of a little bit of both?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think your drinking or drug use is a problem?
Maybe a little.
A little bit? Okay. When you think of somebody that does have a problem with drinking or drugs, what comes to mind?
Like that they can't they can't stop.
Okay. Somebody that just cannot stop no matter what.
Has
Okay.
to do it every day.
Okay.
I mean, like all day. I don't know.
Okay. Do you think your parents worry about you drinking or using?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
They
pretty
don't-
normal.
Well, they don't know a lot of what I do, but I mean, I think they know a little bit. My dad's he's a recovering alcoholic, so.
Oh, he is, okay. So he was kind of there and kind of, has been through some tough times with it, so
Yeah.
maybe kind of worried about that then a little more.
Maybe, I don't know. He's always working, so I don't know.
You don't really see